Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Jack Lansing III of Hartland Football. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing amazing. How about yourself?
Doing well. So I know you're only a sophomore, but you're about to start your first season of varsity football. Just how excited are you?
I mean, words don't explain how excited and ready I am for this. Uh, the coaching staff and players cannot be more supportive of me, and they've just been helping me get ready for the season. So we're ready to go.
Okay. So going into this coming season, what are some of the things that you really worked on, this off season to help you get ready?
I mean, I've been in the weight room a lot. Getting bigger, stronger is an important thing. Um, just been talking to my position coaches, see what I can improve on. Just getting ready, stuff like that.
There's obviously, a lot of new faces on the staff. Well, not really. There are a lot of familiar faces on the staff. With Coach Stevenson becoming the head coach, and of course your dad's also on the staff as well. Going into this coming season, what has it been like? Because you're only a sophomore, and you're just coming into your kind of your first season, so you're experiencing all this for the very first time. So what has it been like these past few months?
It's been awesome. Getting the new coaches has been just amazing. I feel like I've learned a lot more than I ever have really playing the sport. Um, the coaches are doing an amazing job teaching us. I feel a lot more comfortable with the team. Feel pretty good.
Okay. So what position do you play?
I play outside linebacker and free safety. We're kind of rotating in between those two right now.
Okay. So I know you're a defensive guy, and I know that Hartland's always been known for really good defense over the last few years. But what's that been like to kind of, I know you've watched all these guys, play for so long, and now you're getting that opportunity. What's it going to be like on Thursday against EK to get out there and to get on that field for the very first time, the new turf field, I should say.
Yeah, I mean it's an honor to be on defense at Hartland. It's been a dream of mine to play varsity football ever since I was a little kid, and I'm just super pumped and excited.
Okay. So let me ask you this, being, I know you just turned 15. But kind of coming into this experience, you know, what's that like getting the opportunity so young to be out there?
I mean, it's awesome. It's really cool to be getting to play with the older guys. Some of these guys are almost 4 years older than me. It's really cool. I feel like my team's been getting me ready, and I'm pretty excited.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go inside your head a little bit. What does Jack do to get ready like for a game?
So when I first wake up, I'm ready to go. I eat well during the day, make sure I hydrate to get ready. I'm just locked in. Waking up in the morning, I don't really dread getting out of bed. I'm excited. At school, I'm just getting ready for the big game. Just I listen to music a lot. That's kind of how I prepare. Um, I just kind of prepare myself as much as I can, make myself feel happy, get all those jitters out,
Yeah.
so I'm ready for the game.
I know you're probably excited to get out of bed because you probably just watched the game day video though. But yeah,
Yeah.
shameless plug from me. I'm pretty you're excited because that's coming back on Thursday. So
Uh-huh.
um okay, so going into that waking up and playing and going there, and I know you said music really helps you a lot. What's on Jack Lansing the third's playlist?
Yeah, I got a wide variety, like when I'm sitting in school, I like to listen to my country music, get me ready. But as I'm kind of easing into the game time, I listen to a little bit more music that kind of hypes me up really. I don't really care what it is, just gets me ready to go.
What hypes you up, Jack?
I like a lot of like AC/DC, some of that
Okay.
rock stuff. I
Okay.
like a little bit of rap in there. Just loud, heavy music.
Yeah. for sure. Um, so, going into your first kind of game week, I know school's also, starting up for you. I know how has that been going?
It's been tough waking up in the morning. There have been really long days, but I mean, this is what we've been. So this is what we've been waiting for. We've been missing this ever since last season, so we're ready.
Yeah. Um, who's really kind of helped you, like who's been kind of like a mentor to you really in these last few weeks?
I mean, everybody really has. There's not really one guy. I mean, every single person on this team has helped me feel super comfortable playing at the varsity level. As a 15-year-old, it's uh sometimes you can feel like you don't really belong, but I mean, these guys have really made me feel comfortable, and I really do appreciate it.
All right. Well, Jack, let's get to know you a little bit. And there's only one way to do that. It's the 10 burning questions. I know we kind of talked about this a little bit before, but how do you mentally prepare yourself to get ready for a game?
So yeah, I just listen to my music during when I wake up at school, stuff like that. Make sure I eat well, drink well. I make sure I feel good. When I feel good, I play good. Uh, just- yeah, that's basically it.
All right. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how well are you at replying to text messages?
I'd say a 9 or a 10. Every time somebody texts me, I'm always responding super quick. I just don't like when I text people and they don't respond for a couple hours. I don't like it. So I usually reply pretty quickly.
Okay. Here's a scenario for you. Okay. Let's say Heartland's building something. Heartland's building a lot of things. Um, let's say they're building something and you get to pick what they build. So what are you putting in Heartland?
I'm putting in Chick-fil-A for sure.
What would happen if a Chick-fil-A comes to Heartland?
Uh, I would probably need to work out twice as much because I'd go there just about every single day.
You'll be you and probably a bunch of other people will be the happiest. You'll be jumping for joy, so that'll be good.
Yeah.
Speaking of food, what is your pregame meal before game?
My pregame meal last year, I had a Jimmy John's before every game. Uh, what it has bacon, ham,
Okay,
lettuce, a little bit of cheese on there. Gets
yeah,
me ready.
awesome. Um, okay, let's. Oh, what do you do to make yourself feel better if you're having a bad day?
If I feel like I'm having a bad day, I kind of just try to hang out with my family as much as I can. Listen to music helps me out a lot. Um, Talk to my friends a little bit more. They always make me happy. Uh, yeah.
Okay. How much do you remember about past seasons of football or any other sport?
So I started playing football. I played flag all my life, but I've I started playing tack when I was in seventh grade. About halfway through the season, I broke my arm and was out. But I mean, I remember it pretty well. Eighth grade was a little bit of a rougher year. We didn't win a whole lot, but I mean, it was pretty fun. I remember it pretty well.
Yeah.
And then last year, obviously, uh, started off on freshman, got moved up to JV. That was really fun. Again, just the kids welcomed me up pretty well and got me really comfortable.
Yeah. Okay. If you got to pick one social media app to use and delete the rest, what would it be?
Probably Instagram.
Okay.
I can get my news about sports. I can watch my Instagram reels. I've liked those a lot. Um, and I can really just it has a little bit of everything on there, so it's pretty good.
Okay. Okay. So I know you've watched a lot of these in the past. So if you've watched a lot of these, I'm pretty sure you know what question number 8 is on this list. Um, that means you get to rank your top 5 fast food restaurants. Okay, so here's how this works. So you got your regular fast food, and then you got your premium fast food. I don't need to go through that. And then restaurants count too. So 1 being the best and 5 being okay. It is. I still like it, but there's 4 ahead of it. So you can either go 1 down to 5 or 5 down to one.
All right, so my favorite number one is definitely Chick-fil-A without a doubt.
Okay.
Number two is probably Qdoba. I really like that. Three, probably Raising Cane's.
Okay.
Um, four, probably Chipotle,
Okay.
and then five would be Jimmy John's.
All right. What's a song that you know every word to without looking?
Um, like I said earlier, I'm a big country guy. Uh, Probably Cruise by Florida Georgia Line.
Everyone knows that. And finally, if you could say something to your younger self, something you know now but didn't know then, what would it be?
Probably just to keep my head down, keep grinding, like all this stuff's gonna pay off eventually. So just keep working and uh you'll find out why later.
Okay. All right. Well, Jack, thanks so much for coming on and talking with us, and best of luck this season.
Thank you, Casey, for having me.